In a world obsessed with validation, how many followers you have, how many likes you get, how loudly you're applauded, there's one truth most people ignore. Until you respect yourself, nobody else will. And yet, how many of us go day after day begging for scraps of respect from a world that hasn't even paused to look us in the eye? We chase admiration. We post filtered pictures of filtered lives. We pretend. We conform. We shrink. But here's what psychology tells us, and what we're too scared to admit. People treat you based on the signals you unconsciously emit. When you don't value your own worth, your energy whispers it. It becomes a silent language. And the world listens. Carl Jung once said, "The world will ask you who you are. And if you do not know, it will tell you." Let that sink in. Because if you don't respect yourself enough to define your identity, society will do it for you, based on your class, your gender, your job, your silence. The lack of self-respect doesn't always scream. Sometimes it whispers in the choices you make, in the people you tolerate, in the things you never say, because you're scared of being too much. But what is too much? Except a cage built by people who benefit when you stay small? Here's the psychology behind it. When you don't validate your own feelings, your brain, your entire nervous system, learns that your needs aren't important. This leads to a cognitive distortion called learned helplessness. You stop trying. You start accepting mediocrity, in love, in friendships, in life. But here's what sociology adds to the wound. We are taught to place others above ourselves. We're taught that nice means sacrificing. That strong means silent. And in this dance of social conditioning, we lose the most sacred bond we'll ever have. The one with ourselves. Self-respect isn't arrogance. It's truth in posture. Calm in the eyes. Firmness in boundaries. It's knowing that no is a complete sentence. That I deserve better is not ego, it's mental hygiene. Carl Jung might say today, your worth is not found. It is remembered. Because deep down, you were born whole. You were born worthy. But somewhere along the way, the world convinced you otherwise. Seen, person standing in front of a mirror, finally looking into their own eyes. But here's the beautiful twist in the human mind. Neuroplasticity. Your brain can change. You can unlearn the lies. Every time you say, I matter, you rewire yourself. Every time you walk away from disrespect, you reinforce a new reality. And slowly, the world adjusts. Because the energy you project becomes the standard people follow. So ask yourself, not who you want to be, but what version of yourself you're done abandoning. Because once you respect yourself, not loudly but deeply, the world has no choice but to follow.